GG, welcome bro, welcome. Nice play. Bro, celebrating is a bit. Nice play, nice play. Another go on. Set your voice. Set. Division 3 area, bro. And you can get any girl, and then you can't tell it. Suddenly, you can. They change a division, they can have a little. May I can learn it here? Super. Defending seeing our road, other set in the corner, may have put it in the other. Romance, a paper, romance, a paper, romance, a poor pretty and the zone. And London out from there. Match, all you say, on the block, man, margin, interception, block, and the skill there, a defending area. Anger man, the most was anger man, very deep in a program. Our build up with less for an you say that. Now we say this, attacking will back and say this, living will back. And then say for the set time. Our career in the cooking as you and they can't afford to them. The time of the process. General area will get that.
Yeah, bro. Hello, stream, bro. Hi. Friendlies. Yeah, bro. Okay, bro. I will come, bro. Wait, bro. Wait. Wait, bro. Wait.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter. And it does...
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Lewandowski! Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. That's a good run down the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pinches it off him. Can he get on the end of this? Well, this is Lewandowski. Bensebaini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
that appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's the throw. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Pele. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hazard. Cristiano. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Lewandowski. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neymar running with the ball. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Jorginho, looking for options for movement.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's on, it's Jorginho! Denied by an instinctive save.
Jorginho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Pele! And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Albert Ferrer. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Albert Ferrer. Now it's Pele. Makaleli. Neymar. Here's Onana. Albert Ferrer. And it's Amadou Onana. And it's Rijkaard. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pedri. Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Platini. And this is Jorginho. Now there's tries a shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Flecken looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. And he's kept it out. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Rijkaard. Pedri. Chance here to counter. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard. Pele. Platini has created one goal already. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the shot! It's hit the upright. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Makaleli. Pele. Azar. And Serginho.
Cambio de jugadores.
Tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. Hangs in up. He rises! There it is! Paris Saint-Germain can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Neymar. Hazard. Delivers with terrific header. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Pele. Platini. Bensebaini cuts out the pass. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14 será reemplazado por
Here we
el
go
dorsal
again.
26. Kagawa.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Pele. That's a shade optimistic. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's another good win of the ball. Paris Saint-Germain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now this could be a chance, and he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Albert Ferrer, distributed tidily. And it's Neymar. Cannavaro proves too strong. Paris Saint-Germain still chasing a one-goal deficit here. That has been slung wide. Threads one in. Serginho gets into a good... He gets big! It's a goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, well measured. Now it's Lewandowski. He shifts. It's Lewandowski! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kagawa. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a key interception. He's in a great position here. Neymar, good strong midfield run. Neymar! What a save by... Oh, he's been caught napping. He slings big header. He will be livid with himself. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Lewandowski, and this is Pele. Out towards the flank. Kagawa. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to pass it through. Now, can they get him away? And it's been shipped out wide. Pedri. Neymar. Neymar. Kagawa. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Now it's Pele. It's Pele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 22.
That was nowhere near his best. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shot a goal!
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He is through here. But it's Albert Ferrer. Crosses it in here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Pele. Saka. Looking for the run. Koundé picks it up out wide. Serginho. And it's Pedri. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aims beyond the defence. And the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's a good ball. Well, they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saka! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Desperate defending required here. He's got tall. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's superb. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Hazard puts his foot on the gas. Hit into the middle. Hazard! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Hazard is offering a right smile there.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Paris Saint-Germain can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim.
ഞാൻ നാട്ടില് എറണാകുളം.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? Terrific header! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made it...
Goes for a shot! He scored! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just...
He's gone for goal! It's run loose, has another go! He's delivered all right! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, a header! Oh, taken with style. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely...
Pele! Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Pele. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Neymar! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Hakimi tries to pass it through. And this is Pele. Threads one in. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now the breakaway. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Pedri. Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Looking to play him in. Flashes it across. Roberto Carlos going vertical. Rashford. Platini. And Hakimi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Takes the shot! It's loose and... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this is Paul's shooting chance! Neymar. And it's Pedri. Serginho. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Amadou Onana. Platini. Oh, cracking ball. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's made its way to him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's picked it up out wide. Yamal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Lamine Yamal just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Ambitious ball here. He's in space and looking for options.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Pedri. Cross goes in there. Point-blank header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Out towards the flank. Rashford crosses. And it's Pedri. And there's the end of the first half. Paris Saint-Germain are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. And so we're off again. Roberto Carlos. And here's Platini. Oh, good spread. Now it's Saka. Onana. Neymar. Now Albert Ferrer. And he's intervened well there. Makaleli. Over to the left. Back towards the middle. Rijkaard. Platini. Oh, this is a very good run. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Albert Ferrer. Yamal. Pedri. Bensebaini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Yamal receives it in a wide position. And it's Amadou Onana. Now it's Pele. Platini.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space. It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
Makaleli cuts it out. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. Adams gets across to intercept that. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Serginho. Neymar. It's Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. And he's straight offside. Pedri. Here's Onana. Platini has created one goal already. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. It's Pele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's hoisted clear. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Neymar. Adams. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Pele. Vinicius Junior. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Platini. Bensebaini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He gets big! Harmlessly behind.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Pele. Pedri. Now Neymar.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Makaleli. Barcelona could counter here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neymar. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's chosen to go back. Oh, that was vital. Roberto Carlos. And it's Rijkaard. Yamal.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And he plays one through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Changement en cours.
Pedri. Neymar. That has been slung wide. Bensebaini. Serginho. Passing nice and neat. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come, although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Onana. And it's Pedri. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's taking no chances there. Driving forward. Now it's Royce. Face to face with the keeper. Nice interception, well timed. Pedri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Albert Ferrer. Paris Saint-Germain appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Well, that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. He's picked his way through. There's the delivery. Rises! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Paris Saint-Germain, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Neymar. Cruyff. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho. Now Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, this looks sharp. Albert Ferrer makes the interception. And he's had it nicked away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Short changes him with that pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get onto this? And he thumps it clear. And he's there to retrieve it. Neymar. Serginho. Cruyff. Goes for goal! It is a very, very good save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Onana spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, he's dealt with that well. Cruyff. And Serginho. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Flecken. It's Amadou Onana.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit this time surely. Goal! Arsenal! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this...
Just the goalkeeper. And Batistuta! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the through ball. Now he's off and running.
That will annoy the manager.
There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That's been cut out, well played. Serginho. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Onana. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Floated through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Onana. And it's Neymar. That has not gone well. Well, it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely. Batistuta! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's a throw-in. Serginho. And it's Cruyff. Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
Just about up to the hour now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That has ended up in no man's land. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Nicely shaped ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's an imaginative pass. In towards the back stick. Onana could move up a gear here. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Royce. Onana. Yamal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Number 20, Batistuta. Number 9, Xabi Alonso.
Onana
Coming on the field.
closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Wissa. Number 12, Erling
Onana
Haaland.
calmly anticipates.
Number 4, Bernardo Silva.
But they've got it again. Pedri. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's neat. Searching pass he's played there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cruyff. Neymar. It's Pedri. And it's Serginho. Serginho goes on a run down the left wing. Onana picks it up from the goal kick. That has been slung wide. And now they can clear their lines. Looking for a runner. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Serginho. Cruyff. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Mateus. Royce. Pedri. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And how did he not make it four? It's a good run down the left-hand side. Neymar. He is through here. Stood up well to him there. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. And he's intervened well there. Great vision. Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. Distributed tidily. Pedri. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable match. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Serginho chooses to go crossfield. And it's Rashford. And that could set him on his way. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Over to the left. Hazard. Haaland.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Bensebaini getting this one clear. Decent chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Neymar is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pedri. Onana. So we're still where we started right now. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Up he goes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Hazard takes control of it and he's on the move. Head over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
The most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Smoothly does it. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the ball is out of play. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Hazard. "30 minutes gone. Albert Ferrer.
Paris Saint-Germain are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Onana. That has been slung wide. Ball driven towards the far post. Punched away.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now, can they get him away? Can he latch on to this? Now it's Haaland. And he's found a way, and he shoots! He's scored!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Neymar. Now it's Hazard. Onana. Driving forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Rashford. Ambitious ball here.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Shifted it to the flank. Azar. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's heaved it away. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Out towards the flank. He's got away. Chance to deliver. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that has been clubbed away. Rashford.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something.
Goes for a shot! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Neymar.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Neatly clipped into space. He's in space and looking for options. Van Dijk. More and more pressure on the ball here. Onana. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Jimenez has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
It'll be a throw-in. Pinches it off him. That has not gone well. Zanetti. Van Dijk. Chouameni tries to play it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Onana. Pedri. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Has crossed into the middle. That pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. And this is Neymar. And he's onside. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He can run onto that. Now there's a fine ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Haaland. He has found a way through. Gets into some space. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. It's Albert Ferrer. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal's cross, terrific header. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And it's Albert Ferrer. Now it's Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Yamal's cross. Neymar gets it away.
Paris Saint-Germain really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a mighty effort! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Oh, good spread. Yamal picks it up out wide. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, it's come to nothing. Just 5 minutes left. Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Passes short and sharp. Ruben Dias gets it clear.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Neymar. Oh, this is a... Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Nice looking ball. And the through ball. And that is a little undercooked. Played through into space. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's...
Oh, smashing header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Can he spark a counter here? Now, this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. They get a throw-in. No outsmarting him this time. Yamal. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. And it's Albert Ferrer. It's Pedri. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that was very necessary. What a throw in. And it's Pedri. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Picked out brilliantly.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. But he's well positioned here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Played into space out wide. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pedri opts for safety. Van Dijk. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, played through for the wide man. Onana. Guardiola aimed beyond the defence. No, that was never going to make it. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri, played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, important interception. Dinks one through. No, that's been intercepted. He's on it. Can he get away? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that.
Yamal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely.
He's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Onana. Albert Ferrer. It's a good run down the right. Great vision. Now it's Hazard. Some resolute defending there. Knocks it into space. Looking for options for movement. And this is Hazard. Pedri. And it's Neymar. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Paris Saint-Germain have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that has left him in a heap. Tries to play it through. Rafinha. And this is Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, this looks sharp. Serginho. And it's Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain are still that goal to the good. Upamecano.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Shifted it to the flank.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, no joy this time. Referee's given a throw. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Can he get on the end of this? It's gone for a throw-in. pass isn't the best. Spread neatly. He gets big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Albert Ferrer gathers from the goal kick. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Has a look and plays it forward. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That was somewhat off target. Messi. Rafinha. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, Red, nice interception. But that has not gone well. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That is good alertness. Pedri. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Great chance! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
And it's Neymar. And he's away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Pedri. Rashford receives it in a good position here. Messi. Gattuso. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Pedri. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. No, it's come to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pedri, Neymar, and Serginho. Rashford gets into some space. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Nice sequence of passes, this. Neymar has it in a wide... There's the header! O'Shea. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed.
Real chance! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Short changes him with that pass. O'Shea. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Bullet! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk, distributed tidily.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Gattuso.
Paris Saint-Germain are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Picked out brilliantly. It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Played into the middle. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi! Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Albert Ferrer. And it's Amadou Onana. Spread it left. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Serginho. He's having a go! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Pedri. Probing pass. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Some resolute defending there. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
The second half gets underway.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Baresi gets over and intercepts. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nedved, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chiellini. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Albert Ferrer. Little pass back. He's had it taken off him. Oh, no joy this time. Van Dijk. Pedri. Now Albert Ferrer. Baresi. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Messi. And he's managed to get free. Nice control. And Messi! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Spread out to the left. Rashford gets into a good position. Looking for the run. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rui Costa puts his foot on the gas. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Pass somewhat off target. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Albert Ferrer. And that's put paid to a promising move. Onana. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he get it through? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Rashford. Baini. Pedri. Neymar. He's beaten the last man. Knocks it into... takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Onana. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Can he stop it going out? And it's Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has not gone well. Now it's Rashford. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. O'Shea. Neymar. Ambitious ball here. Chance! Sticks it away! Back to within one! Interesting! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Lexington really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Rashford, he has found the way through. Terrific header. Cleared away.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's full on! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Chiellini producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Neymar. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way past. Albert Ferrer. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Baini calmly anticipates. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Out towards the flank. He's in space and looking for options. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Bale.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That has been cut short. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Neymar. Pedri. Knocks it out wide. Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Paris Saint-Germain, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's claimed by the keeper. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's an imaginative pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
North Korea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. Pedri. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have...
Can he finish? Brilliant! A finish of true class! The breakthrough strike! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Nice-looking ball. Van Dijk. Paris Saint-Germain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Neymar. It's a searching pass. And that's aimed into... He rises! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Neymar. Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's been shifted off it. Neymar. Now it's Bale. Messi. He has found the way through. And that has left him in a heap. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Albert Ferrer. It's Pedri. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Neymar. And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And here's Bale.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Albert Ferrer. Neymar. Rashford. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Paris Saint-Germain go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's De Jong. Onana. And it's Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Here's a counter-attack chance for North Korea. No way through. Looking to play him in. He's onside. He's shifted. Bale! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Albert Ferrer. Neymar. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale. Nicely weighted ball. Pedri. Spread it left. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
De Jong aims beyond the defence. And it's Rashford. Pedri.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pedri. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Onana. And it's Serginho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played. Messi. Now it's Bale. Could move up a gear here. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played out wide. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Rashford. Pedri turns back here, probably the best option. Neymar strokes it back, out towards the flank. Played in, climbs up big! Chiellini attempts a clearance. It's Neymar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pedri! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Cannavaro. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alban Ferrer. Yamal. Pedri. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Neymar. He shifted it to the flank. Delivers the ball. And the keeper beats it away. Just 5 minutes left. Bale. Probing pass. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a promising position. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. It's a pretty loose pass. Onana. And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this
Hello,
one and they're
everybody,
going up.
welcome to today's
Incentives
match.
do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Paris Saint-Germain cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. And it's made its way to him. And it's Hazard. Oh, important interception.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Gets his head on it! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, he's been caught napping! Olise, Batistuta might just make this. Yamal. Pedri. Saliba gets a foot in here. And it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Tries to get it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. It's Neymar! It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Hakimi. That has not gone well. Bensebaini. And it's Neymar. So we're still where we started right now. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! Oh, the ball's come... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Paris Saint-Germain, a header! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring.
Goes for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Neymar! Oh, another save. It's their second corner of the game. Hazard. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Neymar. It's Neymar! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they can dream again of a better life, of greater prestige. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Paris struck first time. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
Gets a good foot in there. And he's in on goal. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's a... takes a shot! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Olise demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! About as smooth as it gets. And they are on the rise again, ahead again in the race for promotion. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he passes it long. Van Dijk makes the interception. Now it's Hazard. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Paris Saint-Germain do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2. Here we go again then. Good ball, good take. Mendes cuts out the pass. Neymar. Nice control. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's chosen to go back. Looking for the run. Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Rice. De Bruyne. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Elise. Rice. And it's Messi. Can he get it through?
That's going in strongly.
Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's a key interception. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Pedri. Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Serginho. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Batistuta.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Messi. And that has been slung wide. Knocks it into space. Messi. Shot a goal! They've scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is... It's all happening.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Now this great chance! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Who saw this coming? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Hazard. Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. Aimed beyond the defence. And that's been intercepted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Saliba. Nuno Mendes. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short. Has a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! It is in their hands again. Could that be the decisive blow?
Oh, what a psychological boost. I don't think you can underestimate the change in psyche in both sides now. Even the smallest of changes in body languages, and players can pick up on that.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable. this usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes has been
Looking
indicated.
to play him in. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Nuno Mendes. And it's Azar. That looks a cracking ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await.
Inform you now that the latest travel information
What are your
is
thoughts on
currently
today's game then,
displayed
Jim?
on the screen.
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time?
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves to just hold those central positions.
And a trailblazer, one of those modern-day playmakers, all action, covers so much ground, doesn't he? More than just a number 10.
He does. I mean, he does so many things well in his game that he's respected throughout the world.
Shot, surely! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Quality ball. And this is Batistuta. Cruyff. And Cruyff! And it's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. Nakata gets into a good position, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And this is Batistuta. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Nakata. Played out towards the right wing. And here's Isak.
Isak really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising.
He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Serginho. Pedri. And it's Neymar. Onana looking for a runner. Pedri has a shot! Luis Suarez, very much a man of this moment. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And the pass is intercepted. Nice-looking ball. Nicely worked. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Van Dijk. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Here's Onana. Van Dijk. Now Albert Ferrer. Delivered with swing. Out towards the flank. Searching passes played there. It's a searching pass. And this is Luis Suarez. He's picked his way through. It's Luis Suarez! And he has kept it out somehow.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Cruyff! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Spread out to the left. Now that's well seen too. Beckenbauer. And it's Thuram. Nakata. Nakata! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Zanetti. Great run on the overlap here. Nakata is wide and looking to get onto this. And he shoots! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Suarez clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
So, third corner of the game. Neymar goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And that's another good win of the ball.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Cruyff.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He's in space and looking for options. Big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Cruyff. Onana. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it, and again! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona get their fourth corner.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 14. À sa place, le numéro 30. Changement.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. He's going all the way. Thuram does well to get it back. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
That's a little off target. Cruyff. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Baini. Neymar. And Serginho. And that's a throw-in. Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Zanetti. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been slung wide. Pedri. That's a delicate pass. Lucas Moura. And he's picked it up out wide. Neymar. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Out to the left it goes. Tries to play it through.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. Now it's crossed into the middle.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Serginho. Neymar. Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence. He has found the way through.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Neymar. Pelé. And it's Neymar. And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
And it's Pedri. Serginho. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Pedri!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's lofted through here. Best is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's picked it up out wide. Rashford crosses.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Best. And it's Gullit. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Best! And that's caused a worry or two. Serginho. Baini. Serginho. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Forlan. It's a good ball out wide. And that's gone loose. So it is still 0-0. He's looking wide. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Serginho.
Paris Saint-Germain really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this...
Shot a goal! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Serginho. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Now, can they get him away? Neymar purring through the gears. And a shot! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Onana shifted it to the flank. Serginho. Serginho. Baini. And Serginho.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Rashford. Pinches it off him. Forlan. Best. Milan are looking to break at pace. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he was alert to it. Forlan.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and...
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15, le numéro 3. À leur place, le numéro 22, le numéro 14. Changement en cours.
And the second half gets underway.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Yamal receives it in a wide position. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, that's fabulous. Serves up a cross. Rashford. And Yamal. Onana. It's a pretty loose pass. He's shifting through the gears here. He has found a way through. Best. And the shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's their second corner of the game. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Milan have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Knocks it into space. Hoisted in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. Pulitz clears it away. Milan are looking to go forward now. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Rafael Leao. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Albert Ferrer tries making a foray down the right. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Onana. Neymar.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Rafael Leao. Looking for options for movement. Yamal. Neymar. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rafael Leao. He's had it taken off him. Yamal. That is good alertness. Pulitz. And he's running through. Can he get on the end of this? Serginho gets it clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Albert Ferrer gets into a good... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Neymar!
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner.
Le numéro 4, changement.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No way through. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Yamal. And it's Neymar. Onana.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Played out to the right. Bensebaini. Looking to play and he shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
A header! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looks... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them.
He's having a go! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He's got away. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game. It's hit the crossbar! And that's a poor penalty.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
Germany looking to pass their way through. That is a great pick out. Onana, spread it left. Oh, can he get onto this? Marquinhos. Oh, there's a probing ball. Barcola purring through the gears. Pedri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rashford. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Played out wide. And it's Pedri. Šeško. And it's Hazard. Quality ball. Now it's Messi. And here's Barcola. That's good running with the ball. And he's managed to get free. Now the cross, he gets big! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Messi shoots! It's a smartly directed ball.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Barcola. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Serginho. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong.
Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That looks a cracking ball. Messi, and Messi! Goal! Germany! And Germany are in front. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's had a hit! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish right from the top draw! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Van Dijk kept aware. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It is a good chance here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. 5 minutes till the break. Driving on and making good progress. He is through here. Hazard! Neymar. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. That's a shade optimistic. Saliba. Camavinga. Šeško. And it's Hazard. And this is Messi. And he's through and all alone! Shot could be decent chance! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pedri. Now it's Barcola. And the counter is on. Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can he find a finish? Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Bang on target. Rashford tries to play it through. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
So the manager
41.
can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Le numéro
Yeah, there's
30.
going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
And it's Hazard. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
And Messi! And he comes up trumps again. Goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's picked his way through. Onana. That's a throw. Šeško. Germany finding their passes. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great vision. Rashford. Decent progress down the left. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard. Closing it. Hazard! And that would have won it.
You can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
It's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Pedri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's got away. Big chance! And that's a real chance missed.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Camavinga threads one in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Lofted in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Rashford. That's a good run down the left.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Camavinga. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Šeško! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Lovely feet. That is good strength.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Rashford. And he cuts out the supply. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Neymar. Neymar running with the ball. Now it's Rashford. And this is Neymar. Camavinga. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of...